Please subscribe and click the hype and like button to get more content like this. Before we start, a quick disclaimer. Everything demonstrated in this video is strictly for educational purposes. To show you how to protect yourself, all demonstrations are performed in a controlled lab environment on our own testing devices. We never target real users, and using this knowledge to gain unauthorized access to actual people or systems is strictly illegal and unethical. Before diving into the hands-on experience, let's take a moment to understand the NetBIOS tool in more detail. We know that NetBIOS enables applications on different systems to communicate over a LAN and is used in the Windows environment to discover connected devices, shared files, and printers. For enabling communication, NetBIOS identifies devices by assigning them 16-character NetBIOS names. The last character in each name serves as a service identifier. This mapping is part of the NetBIOS name table, which shows the accessible services on a device. For example, 00 represents the workstation service, identifies the computer name. Less than 20 represents the file server service, used for file sharing. 03 is the messenger service, receives messages sent via the netsend command. 1B represents the domain master browser. 1C represents domain controllers, and 1D is the master browser. Administrators and security experts can analyze network roles and services by querying distant systems' NetBIOS name tables with tools such as NetStat and NetView. Now, let's move on to the demo. In this demonstration, we'll walk you through how to use Shell GPT to perform NetBIOS enumeration in Kali Linux. NetBIOS enumeration is the process of identifying and collecting information about computers running NetBIOS services, which are used for communication within a LAN. To begin, open your Kali Linux and launch the terminal. Now type the following command, sgpt, then enter the prompt within double quotes. Perform NetBIOS enumeration on target IP. In this demo, the target IP address is 10.0.2.4. Press enter. Shell GPT will now return a NetBIOS scan result and suggest a command, nbt scan 10.0.2.4. Copy this suggested command, paste it into your terminal, and press enter. The output provides information about the target system. For instance, you'll see the NetBIOS name listed as Metasploitable. This refers to a second virtual machine set up for this demonstration. The server name is not displayed. The user appears as Metasploitable. The MAC address is not shown in this result. Now, clear the terminal screen using the clear command and pressing enter. Next, type the following command, sgpt-shell. Then enter the prompt within double quotes. Get NetBIOS info for IP 10.0.2.4 and display the associated names. Press enter. This gives us a script, nmb lookup -capital A 10.0.2.4. Press enter. Now, type capital E when prompted and press enter to execute the command. The results include the NetBIOS name, Metasploitable. You'll also see server response codes such as 00, 03, 20, and 1E. Additionally, group names and their active status will be displayed. However, the MAC address still does not appear in this output. To retrieve the MAC address, we'll run one more command. First, clear your screen again. Now, type sgpt-shell. Then enter the prompt within double quotes. Enumerate NetBIOS on target IP 10.0.2.4 within map. Press enter. Shell GPT will now generate the script. In map -p 137 -script nbstat.nse 10.0.2.4. This uses the nbstat.nse script, which is designed for NetBIOS enumeration. After running this command, you may see that port 137 over TCP appears closed, but the MAC address is successfully retrieved. It also confirms the system identity as PCS System Technic /Oracle VirtualBox Virtual NIC. And that wraps up our demonstration on using Shell GPT for effective NetBIOS enumeration in Kali Linux.